Have you ever wondered how exercise affects your sleep? Well, so did a group of researchers in a fascinating study. They set out to explore the impact of early evening exercise on our nocturnal sleep and cardiac activity. In order to do this, they conducted 3 different experimental trials. The first trial involved participants engaging in a high-intensity interval running session for 1 hour. The second trial had participants doing a low-intensity running session for the same amount of time. The third trial, on the other hand, involved no exercise at all. To measure the effects of these activities, the researchers used polysomnography, a type of sleep study, wristwatch actigraphy, a non-invasive method of monitoring human rest and activity cycles, and subjective sleep quality assessments. The goal was to gather as much data as possible to accurately gauge the impact of exercise on sleep. The results might surprise you. Both high-intensity and low-intensity exercise resulted in increased total sleep time compared to no exercise at all. So, what did the study conclude about the relationship between exercise and sleep? Well, it found that both high and low-intensity exercise sessions in the early evening led to an increase in total sleep time. That's right, the runners in the study actually spent less time awake after exercising as opposed to when they didn't exercise at all. And when it came to the quality of sleep, there were no significant differences between those who exercised and those who didn't, at least according to the subjective sleep quality and actigraphy results. Interestingly, the study also observed an increase in nocturnal heart rate following high-intensity exercise. But don't let that alarm you. Despite this increased cardiac activity, the sleep of the runners was not disrupted. In fact, it might even have been improved because of the high-intensity exercise. The study concluded that high-intensity exercise in the early evening may not disrupt and may even improve subsequent nocturnal sleep in endurance-trained runners, despite increased cardiac autonomic activity. Low-intensity exercise also induced positive changes in sleep behavior comparable to high-intensity exercise, so the next time you're thinking about skipping that evening run, remember, it could be the key to a better night's sleep.